Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope all are doing great. Once again, a warm welcome for today's session. So, good morning, everyone. Hello, my dear students. Good morning. Good morning. I hope all are doing great. In last session, we have studied mainly about naming of anions which are derived from oxyacids. The anions which are obtained from oxyacids can be called as oxoanions, and I have given the list of some other anions too. Today's class will be continuing writing the formulae of some important compounds by using crisscross method. Shall we start the class? Shall we start the class? Yes, students, response please. I hope many of you guys have attended last class. If anyone is new to this class, we have been studying about basic inorganic nomenclature. We have given the names for metals, non-metals and cations we have named, and in last class we have given the naming of anions. Right, in today's session we will be continuing naming of some important compounds by using crisscross method. So we are going to start the class. Dear students, be ready with your answers. Today's session is going to be really a very good interactive session. So you guys must answer the questions. So I am giving the formula of some of the important compounds. We need to write the name. And if I give the name of the compound, you should convert that into the formula. Right? So first of all, I am going to start with compound number 1. Sodium bicarbonate. One more important point, dear students. So the compounds which I am going to mention over here, we will be using the same compounds in our 2 years course of journey. It means you may use these compounds in your first year, or you may be using these compounds in your second year too. So therefore, I must say you must thorough with these formulas and be ready with your answers. If you have pen and paper, please try to note down the compounds in your notebooks so that you can be able to answer easily. So what would be the formula of a compound which is named as sodium bicarbonate? Response please. This is very simple compound we will use more frequently. This is very familiar compound and very important compound also. Try to name the compound. Name I have given, you need to write the formula. Fine. Answers please. Now the first step is we need to convert the name into symbols first. So we should write the positive part followed by negative part. Now sodium, as the name of the compound starts with sodium, I must write sodium on the left hand side. And bicarbonate, in last session I have given names of important anions. Fine. So what is the symbol for bicarbonate? Symbol for bicarbonate is HCO3. As everyone knows, sodium valence is 1 and bicarbonate valence is 1. We need to cross these valences in this manner so that the formula of sodium bicarbonate is NaHCO3. This compound can also be called as, what would be the alternative name of this compound? Response please. Name of this compound, one name I have given already, sodium bicarbonate. This compound can also be named as, do you want options? Answer, baking soda, washing soda, and these names if you can refer. So what would be the name of this compound? Yeah, so baking soda. So the second compound, sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. Very good, very good. Sodium acetate, as I need to write the symbol of sodium as Na, and acetate symbol I have given in last class, CH3COO minus. And the valencies of sodium and acetate are respectively 1 and 1. We need to cross these valencies. If you can cross the valency, formula can be written in this way, CH3COONA, very important compound in organic chemistry. The formula of the compound sodium acetate is CH3COONA. Next compound, lead acetate. Lead acetate. Lead acetate is used in first year chemistry in analysis of organic compounds. So we will study the detection of elements which are present in organic compounds. One of the tests for sulfur, we will use lead acetate. Lead acetate is used as a reagent to test the presence of sulfur in a given compound. Therefore, we must know about lead acetate formula. Symbol of lead is Pb and acetate symbol as I have given already just now. Here lead symbol is Pb and its valency is 2 and acetate symbol is CH3, COO minus and its valency is 1. Therefore, if we can cross these valencies, the formula of lead acetate is CH3COO twice Pb, or you can write the formula as CH3COO taken twice Pb. And what would be the formula of lead sulfate? As usual, lead symbol is Pb and sulfate symbol is SO4. Valencies of Pb and SO4 are 2 respectively. And the formula of lead sulfate is PbSO4. I hope you are able to write the answers for the examples which I have given. Right? So we are going to write a few more examples. Few more examples. So be ready with your answers. Next compound is aluminum sulfate. What would be the formula of aluminum sulfate? The symbol of aluminum is Al and sulfate symbol is SO4. The valency of aluminum is 3 and the valency of sulfate is 2. If you crisscross these valencies, the formula of aluminum sulfate is Al2SO4 taken 3 times. AlSO4 is not correct formula. Al2SO4 taken 3 times is the correct formula. Yes, Dr. Sheshachari. Yes, right answer. Good. So dear student, just small advice for you. And please try to note down the formula of these compounds since we will be using these compounds in future. And I request you guys to follow the session carefully and please forward the live to your friends so that they will also be benefited. As I mentioned already, in chemistry, lot of people faces difficulty in writing the formulae of compound and names of compounds. If someone is thorough with naming of compounds and the formula of the compound, then they don't find much difficulties in learning chemistry. So please, when you are going through the class, if it is okay, listen carefully. Balancing, and we will do balancing of equations in future classes. So few more examples will be working. So be ready with your answers. Okay. Next, potassium manganate. Potassium manganate. What is the formula of potassium manganate? What is the formula of potassium manganate? Potassium manganate. Yeah. Vishwadham. You can also write CH3COONA is sodium ethanate, that you can write, no issues. That is actually the IUPAC name. You can write, no issues. Sodium acetate is just a common name. You can write sodium ethanoate also. Good. Very nice. Many people have given the answer. Potassium symbol is K and manganate symbol is MnO4, but the valency of manganate is 2 and potassium valency is 1. Some students are committing mistake. They have given the formula as KMnO4, but the actual formula of potassium manganate is K2MnO4. Manganate valency is 2. Now you guys will write the answer for the next compound in easy manner. This compound is potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate. My dear students, potassium permanganate is very important compound in our organic chemistry part. This is very good oxidizing agent which will be studied in second year part and even first year part also. Very important organic compound, very important compound. It is actually very good oxidizing agent. So since it is strong oxidizing agent, it is used for oxidation of many functional groups. Okay, we need to know the formula of potassium permanganate. Potassium symbol is K and the permanganate symbol is MnO4, but valency of permanganate is 1 and valency of manganate is 2 here. And what is the formula of potassium permanganate? KMnO4. Nice. Now dear students, eighth point also very important. This is potassium dichromate. Dichromate. In last session we have studied about the names of many anions. Okay. So one of such anion is dichromate. Dichromate. Formula of potassium dichromate, please. Formula of potassium dichromate. I think I can get the answer from many of you guys. Potassium dichromate, very good. Sheikh Noor, superb, very nice. And many students are giving answers, very nice. Potassium symbol is K and dichromate symbol is Cr2O7 and the valency of potassium is 1 and dichromate valency is 2. If you can crisscross these valencies, you will get the formula of potassium dichromate as K2Cr2O7. Superb. One more compound. Be ready with your answers. I think number 9, potassium chromate. Potassium chromate. Potassium chromate and potassium dichromate are more frequently used compounds again in our future classes. KMnO4, as I said, it is very strong oxidizing agent. Even K2Cr2O7 is also considered as a strong oxidizing agent. So all the formulas of these compounds you must know. Okay, right? So what is formula for potassium chromate? The last compound is potassium dichromate. Now I have given potassium chromate. Now symbol of potassium is as usual K, and chromate symbol is CrO4. Dichromate symbol is Cr2O7. Don't confuse with dichromate and chromate. Dichromate is Cr2O7 2 minus. This is di. It is very easy to remember. If two chromiums are present, dichromate, and if you find only one chromium, which is chromate, very simple. So there is no point of confusing about these two. Okay, dichromate, since it contains two chromiums, it is considered to be dichromate. And if you are having only one chromium in the given anion, that is chromate. Now the chromate valence is 2 and potassium valence is 1, and crisscross these valences, you will get the formula as K2CrO4. Next, moving forward, compound number 10, barium sulfate. Barium sulfate. Quickly, barium sulfate formula. Barium sulfate formula. Students, please respond the formulae of the given compound and give answers. Okay, barium symbol is Ba and sulfate symbol is SO4, and barium valence is 2 and even sulfate valence is also 2, and cross these valences. You will get the formula as Ba2 SO4 taken twice, but there is a common factor, and the formula of barium sulfate is BaSO4. Dear students, let me tell you one point. This reagent is very, very important. In order to testify the presence of sulfate present in your compound, presence of sulfate in qualitative inorganic analysis, we will use barium chloride reagent. So the salt which is containing sulfate, when treated with barium chloride, it forms barium sulfate as white precipitate. Therefore, barium sulfate is very important compound. And silver chloride, of course, this is very simple formula. I think many of you can give the answers. Silver chloride formula. Silver chloride formula, please. So I would be very happy if you can give the answers. Many of you are giving, and some students yet to respond. Fine. Okay, the symbol of silver is Ag and the chloride symbol is Cl, and Ag and Cl has valency 1 each. Therefore, the formula of AgCl is, silver chloride is AgCl. Again, a compound which contains chloride ion, when treated with AgNO3, you will get the white precipitate of AgCl. So AgCl compound is very important in our chemistry. AgCl only, white PPT. PPT means precipitate, not PowerPoint presentation. White precipitate. Can anyone give the formula for silver bromide? Silver bromide. Silver bromide. Again, silver bromide compound is also very important in chemistry to testify the presence of bromide ion. A bromide ion which is present in a given compound, when treated with AgNO3, it gives AgBr precipitate. When we are writing symbol down, as of you guys were already known, this is the symbol used for precipitation. This is pale yellow precipitate. Some students are giving answer AgBr2. AgBr2 is not the right answer. It is actually AgBr. The last compound under silver series, I'll give silver iodide. Silver iodide. This is very simple formula. Symbol of silver is Ag and iodide symbol is I. Valences of silver and iodide are 1 each. And if you cross these valences, you will get the compound as AgI. Again, AgI is very important in our chemistry. If any compound which contains I minus or iodide, test compound which is containing iodine can be testified by treating the compound which contains iodine with AgNO3. If iodine is present, it gives the precipitate as AgI. AgI precipitation color is yellow color. Good. So AgI precipitate is yellow color. Shall we quickly summarize these 3 points? I have given formula of silver chloride, silver bromide and silver iodide. These compounds are very important in our chemistry. In future classes, we will be dealing with these 3 compounds most frequently. Fine. Now AgI is yellow precipitate, AgBr is pale yellow precipitate and AgCl is white precipitate. These are the confirmatory tests for chloride, bromide and iodide. Next, moving forward. Formula number 14. What is the formula of sodium thiosulfate? This is very important compound. I would be very happy if people are giving answer to this compound. Sodium thiosulfate. Sodium thiosulfate formula. It is actually chocolate question. People who are responding quickly for this compound. NaS2O7 not right. Try the compound formula. Sodium symbol you can write it as Na, but the suspense for thiosulfate. Thiosulfate I have given in last class. Very good. Josh Rathod. Formula almost correct. Sato, I think name is in a different way. Then that is correct name. Okay, let me write the formula. Thiosulfate symbol is S2O3. Okay, the valency of sodium is 1 and thiosulfate symbol is 2. If you cross these valencies, you will get the formula of sodium thiosulfate as S2O3. Again, one more chocolate question. Can anyone tell me name of this compound? Can anyone tell me name of this compound? Very familiar name and very important compound. Very important compound. Name the compound. I have given one name, sodium thiosulfate I have mentioned. The familiar commercial name of this compound is have you heard ever about hypo compound hypo? Okay, very good. Bleaching powder formula is somewhat different. Fine. Next compound is magnesium pyrophosphate. Magnesium pyrophosphate. So magnesium symbol is Mg and pyrophosphate symbol is P2O7 4 minus. Right? And magnesium valence is 2 and pyrophosphate, I think no need of mentioning charge over here, and the valence is 4. Just cross these valences, you will get the formula as Mg4 P2O7 taken twice. There is a common factor over here and the formula of magnesium pyrophosphate is Mg2P2O7. Very important compound. Very important compound. Even this compound is also used for detection of phosphorus in a given organic compound. Magnesium pyrophosphate formula is Mg2P2O7. Next, moving ahead. Sodium azide. I have given these anions list in last class. Try the try the formula for sodium azide. Sodium azide. Sodium azide formula. Yeah, I think we need to divide it by, we need to divide that value with 2. As I mentioned already, when we are writing the formula of any compound by using crisscross method, first step we have written the symbol of the ions. We have written first cation followed by anion. Then we have written the valencies or the oxidation numbers or the charges which we have mentioned above the symbol, and thereby we have crisscross, we have done crisscross. After doing crisscross, if you have any common factor, we need to divide with a common factor such that the formula of the compound is Mg2P2O7. Very good. Sodium azide formula, my dear students, sodium symbol is Na, sodium symbol is Na, and azide symbol is N3. Good. Many of you guys have given answers. Very nice to see your responses. I'm very happy to see your responses. Many people are involving in the class. I'm very happy. Okay. So keep on rocking, keep on giving answers, so that if you can involve in the class, so you will be able to know the points and you will be able to learn the points. You will be able to attempt the exam in a proper manner. The best thing, the best advice I can give, whenever you are taking the class, you need to take the class with your utmost concentration, whether it is offline class or whether it is online class. Okay. I let me tell you one secret. People who are listening properly, they will be able to learn things properly. So I used to say the students with this sentence: whenever you are taking the class, you need to be very cautious. Okay, like how much cautious? When you are in the railway station or when you are in the airport, when you are about to board a train or a flight, the announcement. When the announcement is coming, then with how much cautionate you are. So with that caution and with that like eagerness, you need to take the classes. Fine. What would be the formula of sodium azide here? Sodium symbol is 1, I mean Na, and the valence is 1. Azide symbol is N3 and the valence is 1. If you can crisscross these valences, you will get the formula as NaN3. Good. I hope you are following the class properly, and take the pen and paper, try to note down the compound and try to write the formula of the compound. As I have mentioned already, the people who are thorough with these compounds and their formulae, you will rock like anything. Right? Next compound is potassium ozonide. As I have mentioned in yesterday's class, ozonide is represented with O3 and over here valency 1 and potassium valency is 1. Therefore, the symbol of potassium ozonide is KO3. Next, my dear students, now again the chocolate question. Can anyone tell me the formula of the compound which I am going to write now? Be ready with your answers. Be ready with your answers. Now the formula for sodium peroxide. Sodium peroxide. Very important compound in chemistry. Most important compound I can say. Try the formula for sodium peroxide. Try the formula for sodium peroxide. So when you are attending the online classes, I'll remember and I'll hand over the chocolates whoever given the correct answers. Okay. Good. Super. Many of you guys are giving the answers. Very nice. Sodium symbol is Na and peroxide I have given O2, 2 minus over surface or over the head I am writing 2. Sodium valence is 1. And if we can crisscross, the formula is Na2O2. Very important. Very important compound. Now, can anyone tell me the formula of the next compound? Potassium superoxide. Superoxide. Potassium superoxide. Answers please. Potassium superoxide formula. Potassium superoxide formula. Some people are giving KO2, some people are giving K2O, some people are giving KO3. What is actually right answer? Yes, many students are giving KO2. K2O2 is wrong. KO2 is, let me check out. Okay, what would be the symbol of potassium? Yes, potassium symbol is K, and the superoxide is O2, but over here the charge is -1, valence is only 1. If we can crisscross these valences, KO2. Dear students, such kind of questions were given for just for not writing the formula, but oxidation number of oxygen in the superoxide. It was given for many competitive exams. Very good. KO2 is the right answer. KO2 is the right answer. And last, under this oxide category, barium peroxide formula. Barium peroxide formula. Barium peroxide formula. Yes, barium symbol is Ba, which is actually second group element, and peroxide is O2, and over here 2 valency, and over the head of O2 is valency 2, and the formula for barium peroxide is O2 is taken twice, Ba twice, and there is a common factor over here, divide with 2, and you will get the formula of barium peroxide as BaO2. BaO2. Good, 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 good. Next, my dear students, very important compound. Even this compound is also going to be used in future classes. Sodium amide. This can also be named as, in short, sodamide. Responses, please. As I mentioned already, today's session is interactive session only, because I have given the data, I have given the list of anions and list of cations. You are applying. Yes, the people who are able to apply in a proper manner will get the answers. So you need to develop the application skills. My dear students, I think you are going to be preparing for objective examination, competitive examination. Competitive examination requires proper skill set. Reading skills are required, and grasping skills are required, analytical thinking is required, logical thinking is required, and top of that, applications are very important. After knowing the concept, or after taking the concept, if I am not able to apply the concept on a particular situation or a particular question, then you need to develop application skills. Application skills are most important. Okay, so I think many of you guys have given the answer. Sodium symbol is Na, and amide NH2. This is not the amide which is studied under organic chemistry. Okay, NH2 minus. Valences of both of these are 1 each. NaNH2 is the formula for sodium amide. Good. Okay. Next compound is potassium persulfate. Or peroxydisulfate, I mentions here, peroxydisulfate. Okay, even this compound is also used in future +1 and +2 classes. Potassium symbol is K, and persulfate S2O8, valence is 2, valence is 1. If we can crisscross these valences, K2S2O8. Okay, this is very important compound. And next, moving forward. Now, dear students, I am going to give one more compound which is frequently used in future classes. It's potassium ferrocyanide. Ferrocyanide. It is actually a common name of a given compound, complex compound. I think the name of this compound is 22. 22. Try the example which I have given here, potassium ferrocyanide. Chocolate question only, yes, chocolate question only. If you answer this question, I'll give the chocolates. Okay? Yes, answer please. Answer please. As I think most of you guys knew about the potassium symbol, and here I have given ferrocyanide. It is actually FeCN6. Okay, and the valence of the ferrocyanide is actually 4 and potassium valence is 1. Cross these valences. If we can cross these valences, K4FeCN6 times. This is actually a compound which is named as complex compound or complex salt. Complex salt or complex compound or coordination compounds. In second year chemistry textbook, this is actually most important, a very, very important chapter. So in relation to this chapter, I have given this compound. And 23, I guess I will get the answer from this potassium ferricyanide. Potassium ferricyanide. There is slight difference between ferrocyanide and ferricyanide. Answer please. Yeah, anion name, I think symbol I must write potassium, and this is again FeCN taken 6 times, but here the valency is 3 and valency of potassium is as usual 1. K3FeCN 6 times. This is potassium ferricyanide. In future classes, we will try to calculate the oxidation number of the mentioned metal in such complexes or in such compounds. Sorry. Okay, continuation. Now, my next question is 24. Ferric sulfate. I think I'll get the answer very quickly. Ferric sulfate formula. Ferric. Ferric sulfate. Responses please. Ferric sulfate formula. And one more. 25, I guess. Ferrous. All these are a basic level formulas. I have given some other formulas also. So you should be thorough with all other formulas too. Okay. So my dear students, I'll suggest one thing. Write the list of cations towards left hand side of the page and write the list of anions towards the right hand side. And then take a single cation and apply for multiple anions. In the similar way, take a single anion and use it for multiple cations so that you will easily write the formulas and you can retain them for longer period of time. Okay, you need to retain their formulas for longer period of time. If you just simply write and forget it now, then it won't be useful. When you are working on any point or any concept, you should work in a better manner so that you have to retain it for longer period of time. When you are taking the same point in future, you must be able to recollect all the important points. Right. Now, what is formula for ferric? Symbol of iron is Fe and sulfate symbol is SO4. As I mentioned, ferric. Ferric means valence is 3 and sulfate valence is 2. Therefore, the formula is Fe2SO4 taken 3 times. Ferrous, as I have mentioned already, higher oxidation state one is ferric and lower oxidation state one is ferrous, Fe and SO4. Valences of these two ions is 2 each, and after doing cross, you are getting the formula as Fe2 and SO4 taken twice, and there is a common factor. You must divide with common factor. Ferrous sulfate formula is FeSO4. I hope you are following. Good. Yes, my dear students, with this I just wanted to close for today's class. In today's class, mainly we have written the formulae of some important compounds. Okay, so with this, we can conclude the basic inorganic nomenclature. Under basic inorganic nomenclature, we have named metals, we have named non-metals, we have named cations, we have named anions, and thereby we have written the or we practice the formulae of important compounds. And few more compounds are there in the list. I suggest you better take all the list of cations and anions, try your own different possibilities. Next class is going to be very important class. In next class, we'll be studying about important terms such as atomic mass, molecular mass, gram atomic mass, gram molecular mass, and some interesting numericals related points we are going to study. So therefore, I'll ask you guys to continually attend the classes and follow the classes properly. I think you have followed the class properly, and I suggest to note down the points. Okay, so don't miss the upcoming class. Upcoming class is going to be really very important class. So that's all for today's class, my dear students. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel, and if it is useful for you, please like the video and forward to your friends and near dear relatives also. So thank you very much, and I love you all. That's all for today's class. Thank you.